Hey Sebastian, when was the last dive you did?
I don't know, maybe December, yeah, December last year.
Oh, that's a long time ago, eh?
Indeed, indeed.
And when's the next dive you're planning on doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Really?
So much stuff to do, and I don't know.
How about right now?
Right now, in the studio. What do we do?
Exactly. Let's just watch another one of your underwater films.
Okay, guys, before Matthias is taken over again, a very warm welcome to another Thursday watching your underwater films. And
How
yeah,
am I ever taking
you
over?
see, already complaining.
It's my freaking show.
It's called the Matthias Lebo Show.
Exactly. It's called the Matthias Lebo channel. Okay, continue, please.
Um, Matthias, why not telling the guys whose video we're watching today?
I want to shut up, and I'm not allowed to either. Okay, welcome guys to another episode of Reviewing Your Underwater Films. Today we watch a video made by Joeri de Paepe. Hopefully I have pronounced your name correctly. It's a video that he recorded in the Maldives. And that's pretty much as we know about the video that we're going to be watching in a minute. We don't really have any other information on what equipment he used, where exactly in the Maldives this was, anything like that. We are just as curious as you are.
Lost in the Matthias Lebo Show.
Lost in the Matthias Lieber show, pretty much, yeah. So let's not get any more lost than we already are, and let's start that video. Ooh. Nice drone shots. Wow, look at that colors. All right. Cool. Thank you very much, Jory, for submitting this video and letting us review it here within this series. There was some nice footage in the clip that we saw. But before I get into my details, I'd like to pass it on to you.
Well, I have one word for the last, I don't know, 3 minutes or so. Tense. I was like sitting in my chair just waiting when the next sharks come. I liked it. It was I don't want to say fun to watch. It was like I was really like sitting there and waiting, okay, which one is coming next. So yeah, I had fun watching it. Yeah, I think the intro, it started very nice with a very nice intro shot.
Hmm.
And I'm sure you were, I want to say covering, but like going along with the music. So like going back to the surface and using very nice drone shots to cover the calm parts of the music, then going back down, showing smaller animals,
Hmm.
excuse me, and then going back when the music is getting a little bit more tense, a little bit more aggressive, going back to the sharks.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, actually, I enjoyed watching it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anything specific that you want to mention that you like, or any tips that you want to pass on to Jory?
Well, I noted down two things.
Hmm.
The first thing is, I think you could go with the footage. You could do a little more, yeah, color correct, not color correction, but like base correction, like giving a little bit more pop, a little bit more contrast, maybe a little more saturation, because I think that the footage has the leeway for it. It just
Hmm.
can
Hmm.
you can work with that one and give it a, yeah, just give it more pop.
Yeah.
um, I think that would be one tip. um, and the other one is, if you're really gonna go crazy with the color grading, then is you could like adjust it according to the music. Like if you're going in this direction,
Hmm.
just use a different style when the music is getting like this jittery music. Just maybe change a little bit
Hmm.
the color style in that one. But yeah, I mean, this is done a very creative way of working with the music. Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, but I think he worked pretty well with the speed ramps and going back to the surface and back in the water, shot some calm footage.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think that it was actually nice that you were playing with the music and the images as you were choosing which images to show during which part of the music. Personally, I would have wished for smoother transitions between the drone shots and the underwater shots, having something that maybe you can even do like a cross dissolve transition or something. For me, the transitions from being in the air and then right underwater and then back into the air and back underwater and back into the air, it was too abrupt for me personally. So I would have probably tried to make some sort of smoother transitions there. You're smiling. Something's wrong.
no, I just was thinking about some of the last videos we had with when you were complaining about the kind of transitions you don't like, and I think that's one of the first times you mentioning it. You're missing transitions.
Yeah, you're probably right, but yeah, but I really felt like it could have used some transitions
Yeah,
because it is quite a big it's a big change from being in the
yeah,
air going
going down.
underwater.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
something was missing for me, but that's just my
totally understand.
personal
Yeah,
taste. I enjoyed the speed ramping. I think that you executed the speed ramping really well to the beat of the music. That was really cool. I really
yeah,
enjoyed watching these speed ramps. Um, and as you were saying with the color grading to the music, I had a thought coming up into my head, and I thought like, well, why not try to do this whole thing in black and white?
mm,
I think this would also work very well if you had this entire piece in black and white, because it's mostly sharks, blue water. There's not a lot of color really in that, in all your images, and all like scenes like this normally work very well in black and white.
yeah.
Just pump up the contrast a little bit more saturation, put it in black and white, and
Yeah, I
yeah,
think, yeah, the music is creating such a tense atmosphere,
absolutely,
and the black and white would really support that. I
would
mean,
really
it's not
work with
like
that.
the standard way to go, but it's like a creative way you can try out and
Absolutely,
yeah, give it a
yeah.
try.
I
And
would definitely try that. If you've still got that edit somewhere, just give it a try. See how it looks to you if you put it in black and white, and just work with a little more contrast and see how that turns out to be. The only other thing that I want to mention is that most of the film was sharks, and then you had like two scenes with I'm not sure anymore if it's manta rays or eagle. I think it was manta rays, and one scene with a turtle, and all the other scenes were sharks. Personally, I think I would have left out those three scenes, and I would have just, focused myself onto sharks for the entire film, and not mix it up with like two or three clips that just weren't really fitting into the other scenes, in my opinion. So that's just something that I would have probably done different. But other than that, immensely enjoyed it. Still got some goosebumps. And yeah, thank you very much, Jory, for submitting this film. Unless you
Yes.
have something else you want to
No,
mention, you're all good.
I'm all good.
Excellent. Cool. As always, we're going to put the link to the film down in the video description below, as well as the link to Jory's YouTube channel. So you guys feel free to hop over there and leave a subscription, a like, and hello from the two of us. And yeah, hopefully, as always, you were getting something out of this critique here today and some insight into how you can, or some inspiration for your next underwater film. Passing the ball.
Oh, you passing it over?
I'm
I'm
passing.
allowed to talk.
You are.
Wow, wow. So I try not to mess it up. So
Please.
guys, if you want us to review one of your underwater films, please feel free to send us the link to your video to contact@matthiaslebo.com, and we will, yeah, enjoy watching it. Send us some more information about your video, the location, the camera you used, using video lights, scooter, um, whatever comes into your mind, and help us to understand what you were trying to achieve and what you were filming. Right now, I think we have something about 7 to 8 months of wait list until we can watch your video, but there's another way.
Yes, there is another way. We've introduced a channel membership a little while ago. So if you want to have your video reviewed pretty much right away, you can become a member, support this channel a little bit financially as well, which helps us to keep creating these videos here for you guys. You'll get a bunch of benefits, and one of them is that your submissions to this series will be prioritized and watched right away and reviewed here on the channel. So thank you very much if you decide that you want to support the channel that way. Having said that, I don't have much more to say than to wish you a fantastic week. Enjoy capturing your underwater adventures. Send us more, because we are not really diving too much in at this time of the year. So please send us all your films, and we look forward to watching them here on the channel. And we'll see you guys
Next Thursday, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and happy bubbles.
keep diving and capturing your underwater adventures. See you next week, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.